Hey guys, it's the LANMonkeys. We are high above the town of Merritt, British Columbia, on the path to find a whole bunch of multis and some mystery caches that we solved about a year ago. Now we're up here to go find them. Originally the weather forecast was for rain. It changed up to be a beautiful day. So almost last minute, but a little bit of planning, we decided to tackle this set of trails and take you along on another geocaching adventure. Merritt BC is a traveler's hub city in the interior of British Columbia, just under a 3-hour drive from Vancouver. Merritt is famous for its series of murals depicting famous country and western performers and painted by artist Michelle Lowry. Using information gleaned from visiting many of these murals, one can solve a series of multi-caches and then enjoy this full-day hike.
Now the cache is there.
Right there. Why don't you get it? I'm tired.
I'm moving the
Dang it, pandemic, I'm out of shape. Well, that's the first of the multis. There's a whole bunch to go. We probably won't film them all, but we will definitely show you some of the amazing scenery and whatever other cool stuff we find on this adventure. That is a lot of ants. Good news, the cache is not in this stump. It's over there. After an initial 100-meter elevation gain, the trail leveled out and we were afforded views along Highway 97C and the lower Nicola Valley. So, last one on this end of the loop. End of the loop, and then we possibly bushwhack our way back up the mountain. Plenty of caches found already, and at this juncture we headed up at least another 100 meters, following the geocaches placed along the ridge line. Hey guys, so we have come up on a ridge. This next set of caches there's no trail to, so we had to bushwhack a little bit, but my goodness, look at that view. That's worth it, eh? The views are not those of the management, but were absolutely worth the effort of hiking up. And as an added bonus, we just kept making find after find, enjoying the bushwhack part of the Merritt Murals multi-hike with its cornucopia of caches in crackerjack copacetic condition. So guys, the first loop on this series is a set of multis. They're pretty cool. You have to solve them by going into the town of Merritt, just below us, and checking out a bunch of murals and finding out information, answering questions on those murals, and those will give you your coordinates so that you can have the hike to come up here and find the caches. Loop 1 completed. Soon enough we connected back to another trail, another steep one. Once things leveled out for us, we were back to find more geocaches, and this time we were working on the second of the two loops, the A to Z GeoArt series, from which we took a kilometer-plus return detour to find a cache at the summit of this hill. Oh, finding an ammo can. There's not much better than that. Except maybe an ammo can with a view like this. So from this vantage point we have here at the highest point on our hike, that right there is the town of Merritt. And then that ribbon along there that you see, that's the Coquihalla Highway, or Highway number 5. That'll head you back down into Vancouver eventually. From the summit at 1,300 meters or 4,200 feet, we headed back down to the loop of mystery caches, back to more bushwhacking until... Well guys, we finished the bushwhack section of this series that we're doing, and we're back on a trail again, which is a relief and enjoyable. And we're We're going to start making our way back to close another loop that we've hiked, the second loop that we've hiked on this series. Let's go find some more geocaches. So we had one DNF. We've come back on the loop. And Laura, what happened?
I found it!
You found it. You're amazing. Anybody who wants to go geocaching, they need one of you. After completing the two loops, the loop of multis and the loop of mysteries, we're now doing a final trail. It's called the Scenic Trail. It overlooks the town of Merritt. You can see Merritt down below. So all the way along this trail, you get slightly different views looking down on the town of Merritt. It's pretty cool. So there's about 10 caches, traditionals along this route. So we'll get a good collection of traditionals, mysteries, and multis. It's really going to help with the Memory Lane Souvenir Challenge. If you're taking these trails, you can take the Scenic Trail, or, as always, you can choose the Supra Scenic Trail. So an important thing to keep in mind when you're in the mountains in British Columbia geocaching is how fast the weather can change. Now, we're pretty lucky today. 2 days ago, the weather forecast was calling for heavy rain. Yesterday, it changed to overcast. Today, barely a cloud in the sky. So you just never know what you're going to get, so you should always make sure you're prepared for anything. With another great view of Merritt from along the scenic route. You can also see that there's been a lot of flooding this spring, so there's definitely a lot more water sitting in the town than there normally would be. And if you see that building right there with the red roof, that's the old Tourist Info Center, and that's at the junction of number 5 highway, the Coquihalla Highway, and the 97C connector that takes you to Kelowna. A lot of building materials. Guys, we're almost back at the truck. It has been a pretty epic day. I'll put some stats down here from today's hike. Number of geocaches, number of kilometers walked, elevation gained. You know, if you want to come out and do this series, encourage you absolutely to do it, but you know, do your research first. Know what you're getting into. It's a big day. All right, thanks for watching this episode. Please share it with your friends, subscribe, and like it. Remember to cache safely and cache often. Thanks for watching another episode, and thanks so much to our patron family. You guys make this possible. We really appreciate your support. If you'd like to know more, check out patreon.com/LANMonkey.